Family, God bless you. Wherever you are tuning in across the world, you are viewing and listening to another exciting show of Senior Talk with Claire Hubbard, your resource and information show for people getting better with age. Well, let me tell you, we have wrapped up a phenomenal month of services and great clients and guests on our program on Senior Talk with Claire Hubbard. Of course, let me tell you, the change is a coming. We are now going soon to be under the name of Senior Talk Media. My radio show, my podcast will remain as Senior Talk with Claire Hubbard, advocating for people getting better with age. But we're taking a media platform because we're going to throw in some TV. We're going to work with other networks. We're also going to introduce for the first time live on this show our new West Side Senior Talk correspondent. His name is none other than the incomparable Mr. Revin Fellows. He is joining us today, everyone. Welcome to Senior Talk. Good day, brother. How are you?
I'm Blacknificent. And downtown, they got the Magnificent. On the south and west side, we call it Blacknificent.
All day long. Appreciate you. So let's see this. We have known each other for quite a while. The story is we don't know where we met, but we know we were working to serve our community. And so what I want people to know is they may have seen your face. They know that you're very much an advocate. You probably took off your skates today because you look pretty comfortable. We do appreciate that. But tell us, the community at large, who is Revin Fellows? Then we'll get to the gist of our time here today and how they can join us on your upcoming event.
Well, again, thank you for having me. And Revin Fellows, man, that changes every 15 minutes. But I like to say I'm Geraldine's son, and I'm my mother's integrity and my daddy's honor. So I do this work unconditionally, unbought, unpaid for, and honor my mother, who used to always help people in the community, bringing homeless people in, pregnant girls, anybody could come in and get a meal. I used to be mad all the time. They're eating up the food. But somehow I adopted that spirit of community and humanity and serving the people. So I'm unaddicted, unapologetically helping people at every level. And I thank God for my mother and grandmother who put that spirit in me of giving in this particular time where everybody need to give some love. So as you always do with Senior Talk around, you have a special heart for the heart of seniors. That's powerful. And that is, so you do a lot of work with the seniors. I do too. And as far as you know, I'm directly on the ground with the young people, because without the elders and wisdom, they won't have a good understanding. And I said elders, not old people. We're not dealing with old people. They don't do nothing but block. But if you're an elder with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, you need to sit with the children and pass that blessing on. I'm also the co-founder of Books Over Balls, which is a violence prevention program in Chicago, on the south and west side of the city, helping Black boys get to college and for free. So I was able to use basketball. I played for Simeon High School, one of the dominant teams in Chicago, and I was instrumental in being one of the top point guards in the state and putting them on the map. So basketball saved my life, and I'm back here to be a role model for those who don't have them. I had 8 Black men responsible for me being who I am today. And I want to rest in peace my cousin Alan Knox today. Sent a love child that he just passed on. He was actually the brother who my first cousin who saved my life and actually took me to baseball and basketball. And he was gang related because he wanted to be, because he come from good family. But nevertheless, he ended up doing some time. And I told him when he came home after doing a long time of this last past summer, I gave him a plaque telling him sometime God takes people in different ways and takes different paths. But he told me, if your mother called me, you're in gangs, you're doing drugs, you're stealing, I'm going to kill you. So I'm here to tell you, I'm here dead straight, 2 college degrees, no gang, no drugs, and never been to jail, thank God. And so I'm here to serve, and his debt has been paid, and I continue to work in terms of social service and community organizing. And thank you so much for having me today.
Absolutely. Well, you said it from the beginning. You are your parents' children. You represent them everywhere we go. I wish I could that's where we're going to have to come together. When you say we don't deal with the old because the old block, but the elders Absolutely. That's where we are right now. And as you mentioned, it takes a village, i.e., I myself personally lost my mother and parents, my mother and father, many years ago. But without those who poured into me, who gave me encouragement, who came and put their arms around me to protect me, i.e., I wasn't in trouble, but I was just trying to find my way. And so there
Like
was,
all the young people, yes.
yeah. But the good thing is we can be here today honoring our beloved, and condolences to your family and brother. What's the last name? Allen. What was the gentleman you just mentioned that passed on? Okay, we still here.
Alan Knox, he was my cousin. He was, huh?
No, no, I'm with you. I'm with you. Go ahead,
Can
dear.
you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. So my cousin was in one of the heavy street organizations out here in the streets, um, again, he took me. I grew up on 43rd and down low end. I grew up in Inglewood. I grew up in South Shore. I grew up in Auburn, Gresham. So we moved every week. But he was the one who told me, if your mother called me, there's gonna be some problems. Might be shots fired.
Yeah, maybe.
So I went on the couch and acted like I was supposed to do. My mother, I'd have to call him, and so he just been. But again, life deals with different hands, and I just give him kudos because he saved my life, and I'm not an ex-offender. I champion that. I'm championing everything for a society that he probably disrupted. So I told him and gave him a plaque, and I will say that at the funeral this weekend, brother. You paid your debt in the system. I paid it twofold in the community. Ex-offenders, homeless, young men, women, elders, seniors, hookers, prostitutes, pants down, pants sagging, dressed down, whatever it is. I didn't pay his debt because I didn't touch a lot of people, which goes to what you brought me on the show today is to talk about. I'm also the co-founder of the National Black Agenda Consortium.org. The National Black Agenda Consortium is an organization that I'm the co-founder, and Brother James Hill and a host of others that we put together some years ago. And I met a man named Dr. Charles Smith. He's the founder of the African American Heritage Museum and Black Veterans Archives in Aurora, the only Black-owned museum in the world that recognizes 7,246 African American men and women who fought and died in Vietnam, one in Aurora and one in Hammond, Louisiana, where he's built 2 outside sculpture gardens, never had one day art class. And I met him when I graduated from college in 1985, and I wanted to know what was wrong with Black people, as you can see on my shirt. Black love matters too. So, but I want to say that he told me that the leadership was failing, and you had to step up. So I began to do my homework and did my work, and so I was able to study every Black agenda since the 1800s to the 1941 A. Philip Randolph, to the March on Washington, to the 72 convention, to the reconvening with Mr. Farrakhan on economics, Gary, and all the way to the last convention, um, Mayor Karen Freeman, who's now over Urban League Chicago. We were there some years ago where we were there working with her on the National Black Agenda reconvening. And so we reached out in 2004 to a guy named Senator Owens out of Boston, who hosted a Black political convention. There's been a lot of conventions. I've studied Tavis Smiley, Urban League, you name it, Ice Cube, whatever you want to do, reparation, Pan-African, Garveyism, Claude Anderson, you name them. I've been looking at and studying. What I found out through all these conversations, to train the teacher and take it from the street to the boardroom, from the outhouse to the penthouse, they would stand on the table and wasn't being activated. So by the grace of God, we pulled together a group of expert people. We've stayed together for almost 10 years now, 8 years or so, and we've consolidated all the Black agendas from conception. So we didn't reinvent a wheel. We just put some new damn spokes in it.
Mm-hmm.
And so the new spokes are live and kicking. We've been getting great recognition across the country. And with me being a community organizer and an activist in the community and a networker, I'm able to take it to the streets. And so we've been breathing. In Chicago, our Black agenda is a little different because it has a historical content from every Black agenda. And so it's designed to organize, mobilize, and strategize. And so as you can see in Chicago, the Bob Biz Center, 79th and Langley, Brother Roland Davis and I, We launched 8 Black businesses in 3 years with no government funds, no TIF, no empowerment with Black investors and real estate people and Black contractors. It's 8 in 3 years with no government fund. We just bought our second office on 79th and Yates. I grew up over there in South Shore area, and we're about to do a third office in Auburn Gresham. So that is a proof of concept of economic development, self-sufficient, no government funds, and from Rainbow to Cicero, I'm the self-proclaimed the governor of the new Blacknificent Mile, miles and miles of thriving Black business.
I know that's right. And let me be very clear. There is an agenda that you have. I've been to the website. We'll tell more people about the conference coming up this coming Saturday. You must be in attendance. You can go on the website. We're going to share it with you. But we have to take a quick commercial break from one of our sponsors, 316 Magazine. Everyone stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Got to pay the bills.
316 Magazine.
Come on, Claire. All right.
You're invited to join Syscript's free virtual fitness challenge that celebrates all medical heroes, healthcare professionals, researchers, and study volunteers.
All forms of exercise count. Here are a few creative ways to take part. The month-long fitness challenge kicks off on March 1st. Register today and join hundreds of friends and colleagues in this free virtual fitness challenge.
Magazine is committed to providing our readers with entertainment, news, and fashion that reflect their way of living. We are proud to promote and list the churches and artists that make a difference in our community. Subscribe now. Go to www.316.com.
Or call now 1-800-967-7709.
The place to be seen is 316 Magazine. You need to get yours today.
All right, everyone. Welcome back to Senior Talk with Claire Hubbard. Saw a commercial from our friends at Syscript. That is going down starting on March the 1st. Let me tell you, we are going to be celebrating medical. It's called Medical Appreciation for Heroes. Our medical staff and those across the country and world have been point on because we are still going through this thing called the pandemic. Let me be very clear. So if you are a new subscriber to Senior Talk with Clara Hubbard on YouTube, we'll send you this beautiful Senior Talk mask coming to you. You just have to subscribe to our Senior Talk channel. Now, also, you heard from our friends at 316. We love the publication. Congratulations to Ken Huntley. He is doing it big, and we have a new page coming out in that publication in April. It is called Worship and Wellness. It's a Senior Talk exclusive page. We're looking for partners to join us to talk about your services. It'll be something that you would want to be a part of because we're doing big things. So joining us today again is my brother, Revin Fellows. As I said, he is the new correspondent, Westside Liaison for Senior Talk Media. He is boots on the ground. Let me tell you, he is actually, he said he's the Blacknificent Mile, but let me tell you, he's the American Express Black card that I know that's walking with a heartbeat. Let me tell you, there's not too many places, not too many things that I can ask that Reva does not have an answer to or say by way of, hold on, let me get that information for you. So we want to give him that acknowledgement, be very clear. I'm very excited about that. So Brother Revin, we're coming up on your presentation for the Black Agenda for 2021, concluding at the end on this coming Saturday. Tell us about the great guest speakers and what's the anticipation for the attendees this year?
Well, what we've done is we got a lot of calls and support, and I just thank God for the blessings of we've gotten support from the HBCU college. They're on board with what they like, what they see, and we don't own it. It belongs to the community. So it's a mobilizing, organizing tool. It's a breathing document with policies and things that you can use as best practice. So we didn't just put a Black agenda together. We put some policies and some solutions that you can use in your town, simplified to the lowest of the block club or in the community. And so what we're doing, we've got blessings from the National Black Political Convention out of D.C. We were in Gary with Mayor Freeman, who was the first Black woman mayor of Gary. We were there working with her a few years ago, and now she's been elevated to the president of Urban League. So she's going to open us up. The first Black mayor female of Gary, where they convened the 72 convention. She is going to open us up here. And, they also just launched a $1 trillion Marshall Plan out of Urban League study. Already they do a state of Black America. That's been. And so as also we have Sonia Harper from Inglewood Community in Chicago. She's a representative. She has now been promoted to the chair of the Black Caucus in Springfield, Chicago. And she is a great supporter of the Black agenda. She uses it for policy. And of course, my good friend, State Representative LaShawn K. Ford, and your friend on the West Side, the People's Champ, unapologetically Black, doing it. So he's a supporter. So I've written the Black African American Employment Plan to put Blacks in work in state government. I wrote that bill. He passed it. So we're talking about proof of concept. And then we're also going to have Dr. Gail Frazier of the Global Institute, 20-some-year professor, Chicago State University. She's out of Nigeria, and I happen to be the outreach ambassador at large for her in terms of get Black business to go global. So we got a global initiative, 2060 African plan. So they got 2060 plan all the way to 2060 on how to sustain Africa and connect to America. So we're going to have a host of speakers on there that's going to validate our existence, and we just going to keep it moving to the glory of God. And so we just excited about Senior Talk having us on. But as you know, the Black agenda is you. Everything around seniors that's going there, you haven't put your area there, but I talk about you in it. It's part of it, my relationship. So what makes me so unique is everybody I mess with Black is doing a Black agenda. If you Senior Talk Radio, if you Black Wall Street Chicago, I'm a co-founder. We have 16 areas where we claim to be Black Wall Street. 75th Street is a designated Black Wall Street from State Street all the way to the lake. So we're just doing work and getting validation. So people have been hearing about, they want to come on this year and hear about the great work we've been doing. What's so hot about the Black agenda, Chicago, National Black? Well, what it is breathing. Well, I'm also a co-founder of Blacks in Green, Naomi Davis, a Green Community in Woodlawn. I'm a co-founder there. Just everything I'm involved in. Books Over Balls is my violence prevention program. We helped Magic Johnson start the first two charter schools here. We recruited 150 students. We did it with no money, no funding. We was invited to the White House. So everything that I'm involved in and breathe in. So what God has allowed me to do at this level was take the Black agendas off the table and make it a live and breathing organism that when you look around the country, there'll probably be no agendas that connected to politics or politicians. Politics or politicians or politics. So we have relationships. We don't think all Black elected officials are bad. We have two on there and say we honor them. And so we just, the Black Magnificent Mile Project, 5,000, Roe Davis, created 5,000 new safe, affordable homes. We're going to launch Black Houses Matter campaign, where we're getting all the vacant lots and people who are seniors who are losing their property. And we're going to go knock on their door to see if we get their money to save the property. So we in Chicago just want to be a best practice. But what makes us really unique, the National Block Club University with the Ron Smith, 26-year-old organization, no government fund, $12 membership, $1 a month, connected to every sister city, over 300, all the way to New York, Atlanta, to Africa, by sister city, where we on the block by block, door by door, and God is good. So we have a breathing Black agenda. So if you're looking for a Black agenda, there's one that's credible. We ain't the only one, but we probably the only one breathing as we believe in. That's how we do it. And thank you so much, sister. Well, I'm just excited. This is a great. I've been doing this research since 1985.
Mm-hmm.
And so Saturday is going to be great, to be 61, and God has blessed the work to get this type of recognition. And we got a young brother that's going to publish our document for free. He's going to publish it for free, hard copy and paperback. Now we're going to sell it for a small price, but now God is blessed. So I'll be quiet, what has made me so effective in organizing, and I play this like I played basketball. Again, I was one of the top basketball players in Chicago back in 78, and I brag about it because I was instrumental in putting a school that's known for winning. So when you mess with Revin Fellows, Geraldine's son, all we do is win, 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 and they stay down.
Well, let me tell you this. I want to piggyback on one thing you said about Black Houses Matter. Guess what?
Yes.
We have a message from Black Houses Matter. Stay tuned, and we'll be right back to close out the show, Revin. Stay tuned.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Maria Pappas, Cook County Treasurer. Property taxes are due March 2nd, but there's no late fee through May 3rd. Go to cookcountytreasurer.com, put in your street address to pay online, search for $76 million in double payments and $46 million in missing exemptions. See if your property is on the tax sale delinquency list. Put in your address at cookcountytreasurer.com.
Absolutely. So that is Cook County Treasurer Maria Pappas. She is a good friend of Senior Talk. We were able to go in the community. She does have a show called Black Houses Matter on another network. But let me tell you, the seniors are totally appreciative. I love her website, the website for Cook County Treasurer, because there is a senior tab for services that they need directly. And it means a lot to have a place to go directly to receive services. There are very much examples of men. One man paid over $1,000 owed to him. He called, found out, they got his check to him in 4 weeks. So we need everyone. They're going to be coming back on our program, but I'll be promoting this through Senior Talk Media. Let me tell you, please get your money. If you don't get it, somebody else will, and they will do what they want with it. So that is my one message, but that's one of our community partners, the Cook County Treasurer's Office in Chicago, Illinois, because we do have viewers across the country. Let me also say this. Revin, you got me so roused up because I just thought about what you said. You're taking what is mentioned in the platform written and you're putting it to work. We don't have time to keep meeting about the next meeting. I think that is so out of character. We meeting to say we've been here and we sit and sat. We can't keep meeting. So tell us, how do you take a platform from paper to the street?
Well, what we have to do is do what me and you are doing, Senior Talk. Me and you have always had a relationship. And as we move, we've been on various projects where we stay connected. And what we do and you do, just like you connected, I didn't know you was going to put that commercial on, but you code with us, you connect dots. And so we need to duplicate more people like you and ourselves. So what I've done in the Black Agenda is I went and talked to all the community organizations so we ain't too far high up and ain't too low down, and simplify, because we only as good as as Elisa be in our community. So if we don't bring them up, we leave no Black person behind. So we have to connect to the grassroots people that are doing work and give them the information translated to the street and then organize. So that's how you do it. You connect to politicians, all of them not bad. As Ro Davis say, a lot of times we politicians ain't failed us, we failed them. How many fundraisers have you had for the politician? How many chicken dinners have you bought? How many fish dinners have you sold? How many knocked doors you knocked on? So don't be mad when the liquor store, Lotto, and all the people and the other people with bags come with the dirty bag, and you can't get a clean bag to put on the table. So if you can't win, if you don't play.
You can't win if you don't play. Well, let me say this too. One of the things that I know personally that you've helped me to identify is that there has to be a relationship between the constituents and the politicians.
Yes.
We got to do our part. When they have constituent night, that means come in and bring your concerns to our department. But we don't want to call. We don't want to go virtual. We just going to sit and complain. That is a part of the issue too, that we are not having the correlation of hearing from each side. So we got to work on that.
was a miseducation. See, a lot of people that get paid to educate us about voting, they are not doing a good job, and people get money to teach it. So those of us who don't know better can't do better. And then there's always called a Democratic and a Republican machine that have fundraisers. So they raise money, they organize through the fraternity, they organize through churches and senior programs, they organize the people from Mississippi, Arkansas, down south, and they have this considerable, we gonna vote because it's Democrat. It ain't about Democrat, Republican. It's about Republican. Who's in your damn best interest? So you level your vote. Don't keep telling us just vote because people didn't die for us to just throw the damn vote away.
That's
Leverage
right.
it. And you might like two less of evil, but at least one of us should get you paid.
Yes, that's right. And let me tell you this, that's why I continuously, as my backdrop, have my Senior Votes Matter. I am not playing because this is a national platform. Older Americans are still not being addressed personally to me in the White House. They have overlooked. We are dealing with Corona. Yes, the virus. We all need help. But the older Americans, the one who actually were the loyal voters, have not been addressed. And I'm going to work on it. I'm going to partner in champion with you, as well as Brother LaShawn Ford, who I know is a big friend of Senior Talk. I got Lamont Robinson, all great community people. We're going to hit the ground. Why is this country at large still putting older Americans as undervalued? There is an issue here. And they're the ones that's going to they used to do the phone bank. They used to answer the calls. You know, we got so much work that we can do, but you have not taken the challenge of honoring our older Americans. And I'm about fed up now. I'm fed up, you know. But
well, I remember you launched your campaign, Senior Votes Matter. So you've been an advocate and a big voice for the voiceless. And so that is what the Black agenda is about. We forget from which we came from.
Yeah.
You disrespecting your elders, and then you want some prosperity. You don't protect your young people, and you want God to bless you. You're heathen. What kind of person don't protect their children? What type of person don't respect their elders? So God is punishing Black people through our children because we're disobedient. We think we're smart and we halfway ignorant. We don't got a Black grocery store to feed ourselves. We got 150 schools closed. We got one Black gas station in Phoenix, Illinois. We lost Salt Sheen. We lost John H. Johnson. We lost Leon Barbecue, Kurt Barbecue, Independence Bank, Seaway Bank, Highland Bank, and Seaway is now a white-owned credit union. And then you want your children to pull their pants up? What the hell for? They can't pull their pants up till you put your damn pants on.
And let me say, you hit it on the head because we don't have an institution that we can call. We lost our publications in print.
Yes.
You know? That's big. So I tell this to everyone that is watching and viewing, that if you speak and have a chance to speak at a public platform, do your research. If you are someone who is podcasting or being on Facebook Live and YouTube, such as myself, I try to be as resourceful, but before I open my mouth, I try to be as knowledgeable before I speak. We're not trying to take the point of learning research or being a part of other organizations. We want to create our own. And I know through you, Revin, collaboration makes us greater. And so we have to stop feeling that, oh, it's just mine. So it's all of our work. And we have to be a part of it. So let me tell you, we're going to be promoting. The event is this coming Saturday. Let me see if I can get a little bit of it out there. This Saturday, it is on the 27th. It is a Zoom meeting. I on Senior Talk Media have the link, so I'll be sharing with those who are viewing. You should be a part of it. It's only a couple of hours. It's from 4 to 6. Am I right?
Yes. And yes, it's going to be a powerful piece. And so what everybody can do is you'll get a chance to hear some things that's historical and come up to date, because what's happening, we've been getting misinformation. That's why we thank Senior Talk Radio, because you do your homework. You don't come with nothing but facts.
Yes. Well, we're going to bring the truth, and we want everyone to know that You will get the link out. If you have any questions prior to, you can send them to our seniortalk@gmail address. We would love to forward them, because you may have some questions if you can't make the actual Zoom meeting. But again, everyone, you'll be seeing Mr. Revin Fellows at least once a month. He's going to keep us updated on Senior Talk Media, what's happening on the West Side, where we can be active, where we don't have to be, we need to be proactive. He'll have an agenda. That means it's a plan of action.
Yes.
Wear your mask and let's get marching. How about that?
Well, no more West Side, South Side. We all outside.
Right. Exactly. Truth be told. So everyone, it has been a pleasure to have and welcome to Senior Talk Media, Brother Revin Fellows. He's co-founder of the National Black Agenda Consortium. They have a big event on this coming Saturday. It's going to be from 4 to 6. We'll put the Zoom meeting information out. If you have questions prior to, you are definitely welcome to send them to me at seniortalk@gmail.com, and we'll get it to them directly, so they will be prepared to have your questions addressed. Well, everyone, it's been a pleasure to serve you today. Brother Revin, any closing statements from you?
No, just want everybody to understand, behold, I do a new thing. So what we think, the devil don't have this much power. We just keep giving him power. So God is tearing down to be able to do something different. He's doing a new thing. So if you want some old stuff, God ain't in it. He's doing some new things. So this whole pandemic, PTS, COVID-19, Negro syndrome, we got to get that chip and reverse it and come back and then be the greatest we ever been, because a breakdown creates breakthrough. And I want to thank you for having me, Geraldine's son, on the show today.
Well, it is my pleasure. I am just Clara Hubbard, born on the West Side, 1409 Kenneth, but a child and raised on this great city of Roseland, just a child from Roseland. Let me tell you. So
wow.
I went from one side to the other, and we got love on both. So it's a pleasure.
So you from the Hunters and K-Town, the Wild Hunted and the K?
I am.
We gotta call you Special K.
I will take it, let me tell you. And it's nothing more enriched than being of service, and it's all good. So we got a lot of work to do, and I'm so glad that you're joining our team. And thank you for all of your collaborative efforts of getting the right quantity of people. And it's called quantitative, the right quantitative and quality of people on our show. We're going to send prayers to Priscilla Tobias of the Benton News on her family's special time at this moment, and of course to many other friends and family who are bereaved. We send our prayers and condolences to you, and to know that keep your faith in God. So as we would say, in complete darkness, we are all the same. It is only our knowledge and wisdom that separate us. Don't let your eyes deceive you. I am Clara Hubbard, the granddaughter in the community, and we will see you next time.
Peace.